YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon. Sorry if my sound is not coordinating with my mouth. For some reason my phone's been messing up lately. Anywho, I'm on my way to look at some trimmers. Y'all already know I got the Shindaiwa T344. So I'm going to a dealer that actually sells Shindaiwas, and they sell Echoes, I believe, and I think they might sell some other brands, but those are the two I know of. And like I said, the last place I got my Shindaiwa from was actually a repair shop. Will from Will's Lawn Service, he asked me where I got it from. I couldn't remember the name, but after Googling it again, it's called Tylo's Repair Shop or something, which is basically, they're mainly a repair shop, and then they just have some Shindaiwas hanging up in the corner. So they deal with those and some walker mowers. I think you can order walker mowers from them. But anywho, I'm on my way to this place. It's about 25 minutes from my house, and I'm going to hopefully look at some M tools. You know, I already have the trimmer, and I actually left my Red Devil 2, my Troy belt. That's what I use for my hedging and all my attachment needs. I left that in the snow for like 2 weeks. It's a long story, I might tell y'all later, but anywho. Actually, it's not a long story. I actually got back from hedging some bushes in February, and you know, it snowed once, you know, the snow melted, then it snowed again, and then the second time it snowed, I happened to look on my trailer and noticed that my trimmer was on my trailer. And I'm like, that's been on there for like 2 weeks, you know? So of course, you know, after I let it dry out, started up, it worked kind of good, but now it's starting to act crazy. So I couldn't even finish this hedging job. I told the lady I'll come back, so now I'm hoping I'll go here. But these freaking M tools are ridiculously expensive. You know, it don't matter what it is. Shindaiwa, I looked up Echoes, I looked up Steels, all of them. They get, because like a trimmer, say you're getting a trimmer, right? Most of them, the trimmer's gonna be around $300. But if you're getting a multi-tool, the multi-tool motor itself is gonna be $300. Then you gotta pay for the actual trimmer attachment. Then you gotta pay for any other attachments. Like, I just need a hedge trimmer right now, but hedge trimmers is like $270 for Shindaiwa. I forgot the Steel Echo. They like $299. They're gonna break the bank. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, from what my research, people say commercial grade equipment lasts long, so you get what you pay for. So no more buying Troy belts every year, hopefully. I'm still gonna see if I can keep it fixed. I'm gonna get it fixed and keep it working as a backup, but I need to get a carburetor for my Weed Monster. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to this place and see what's going on. Yeah. All right, people, I'm back home, and guess what? I got a trimmer, and it's probably not what you think I would have got. Bam! Echo. Yep, I got the Echo PAS 225. Gotta get used to saying that long name. Anywho, I got the Echo power unit, the Echo string trimmer attachment with the speed feed head, and the dang, I'll never get that word right. Is it articulating? Articulating hedge trimmer or whatever, however you say it. Anywho, I'm very glad I got it. Like I said, I went down there thinking about getting a Shindaiwa, which the smallest Shindaiwa unit is about, power unit is about 330. That's the smallest one. I think that's only like 23 horsepower. And that's the one I was thinking about getting. The bigger one, I think it might be like 24. I said 23 horsepower. You know what I mean? 23 cc. And the bigger one, I think, is either 24 cc or 26 cc. And that one's like 360 just for the power unit. So, with that being said, when I went there, they didn't even have any Shindaiwas. Well, they had the Shindaiwa trimmers, but they didn't have the multi-tools. They would have had to order those. But they had some Echoes, and they had Steels. They had lots of Echoes, lots of Steels. So I said, let me look at the Echoes. So, the 25cc Echo was the PAS 266. And that bad boy is heavy. This one right here is heavy itself. One thing I can say about these Echo, I've never picked up an Echo, but these things are solid. And it's not, when I say they're heavy, it's not like a uncomfortable heavy like the T344 Shindaiwa. It's a solid heavy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you could just look at the material and this thing's like indestructible. But yeah, so I picked up the 266. I'm like, man, that's kind of heavy. And he said, well, he has a 225 in the box. He could go get it out the box for me and show me that. So that's what he did. He got that out the box. He got the string trimmer out the box, and I held it. And I was like, yeah, well, this is way lighter than the 266. And it's only like, well, it was 4 cc difference. But like I said, I'm mostly got it just to do the hedge trimming and use it for attachments and for a backup. So yeah, that's what I got it for. And back to the pricing. So like I told you, the smallest version of the Shindaiwa was $330. This bad boy came in at $180 just for the power unit. But see, the hedge trimmer attachment is both of the same price, $270. No, yeah, $270. But this was $70, whereas in the Shindaiwa version of the trimmer attachment is $80, I believe. So that was a $10 difference. So all in all, I saved myself about $200 and some dollars, man. About $300, which I was excited about. And you know, I'm not disappointed at all. I'm very excited about this Echo. And my plan was to come home today and just chill. But I got a whole bunch of jobs to do on Saturday, so I said, still some sunlight, why not get out here and do some yards, man. I got a couple yards in my neighborhood I'm gonna knock out, and you know, just give me an excuse to use this bad boy. I might even hedge somebody bushes for free. No, I'll take that back. I won't hedge it for free, but I will offer. Anywho, I'm about to get out of here. Stay tuned, y'all will see more footage of this bad boy. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Yes, sir.